October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Hello, my fellow cell gamers. It's your girl, GamerGal792. Welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So last time we wrapped up our Day 3 investigation, we dug up quite a bit of things. We almost got killed by Vasquez's Mafia boys, but thankfully Gumshoe saved our butts. We got some Hammer's dirt. We got some dirt on Vasquez. And we are ending today's trial today, So sit tight, guys. Get some drinks, get some snacks, and let's do this shit. Court is now in session for the trial, Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. It sure is. I have something on my phone. Give me a second. Alright. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. I sure did. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. People, shut up! You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Oh, hello again. Will the witness state her name and occupation? I'm pretty sure smoking in a courtroom is not legal. D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she didn't. Make her pay! Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Ayo, I don't even think she's wearing pants. She's in a dress. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. Okay, so you guys all see this hole right here, right? It could have been the spear, but what's not convincing me is this photo. Because if you see this, so I said last time that this guy looks like to be wearing some pretty heavy equipment, while Jack was wearing like literally a shirt and slacks, or khakis, or whatever the hell you want to say. My guess is that these fences can pierce through heavy stuff, and it looks to be the right size as this hole. So my theory is that the spear wasn't the murder weapon, but it was actually those fences. But anyways, let's continue. That's all. Oh, I could have just said my thing there. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. There is? I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, with that monkey's head toppling over. Van added to the court record. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it! Hell yeah! I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Everything looks to be true so far. Found I ate T-bone sticks on the table in front of the trailer. Can I look at something? Found in the employee area. We did see the plates, though what confuses me is how they got there. Lady, something ain't adding up. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? I know! T-bone! There's a bone in it, Edward. My god. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there was no bones left on the plate. There was, unless you threw it in the incinerator, which I don't know why. The plates were bare. Ha! Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You never ate a steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Feeling the pressure now, Vasquez? I see. What was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting with the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Oh, that pose, though. Get it, girl? Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you didn't. You killed him with your own hands. Oh! Get him, Phoenix! Get her! Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous? Oh, hell no! Edward, get out of here! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Girl! No. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. What better way to do that? Is showing the spear itself. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Edward, you dense mother! Not so fast. Hey, it's all Edward's line. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. I think Phoenix is saying that if they were to be that spear were to use to impale someone, it would have broke again. So tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? That's what I pointed out. Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Exactly, Vasquez. Shut his ass up. We're having a battle of wits here, Edward. Stay out. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what the weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Exactly, I can. Would I make a claim like this if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Oh, come on, Judge! Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Boink! Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. Sorry, I got something in my throat. I was gonna say, just vibe to the music while I'm spitting stuff out. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. I'm gonna go get something to clear out my throat. I'll be right back. You guys chill to the music. Not a word of this is leaked at the outside. It was a close-kept secret of the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? In Vasquez's words, do I need to spell it out for you? What? Are you sane? Exactly what I'm saying. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Eve Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. There, she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, died in the same way he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of the argument, the hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? As much as I want to pin your ass, no. But you did have something to take him in. How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jackhammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance. Actually, for the matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. There you go, Judge. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Edward! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Manila was a conspirator? Yeah. Of course, Sal Manila has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? No way. It is not that easy. So, what happens next? Don't me! Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of the battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. She's only saying that because we don't have any concrete evidence. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Oh. What? Whoops. Oops daisy. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Yeah. Of course, it's as the witness said. You're even at a loss, Edgeworth. Don't even lie. Boy, you're at a loss too. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! Damn! Come so far only to fail. Edgeworth, come on! Come on! As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Edgeworth! Yes! Thank you! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Oh. I see you very well. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Oh, yes, Indeed. Verily, I say. Go. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? I guess that's kind of vague. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick! Why did Edgeworth? Who knows? Probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Even he can't hide from the truth. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Oldback, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldback, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issue raised by this testimony. So write your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key to me and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. We don't got another chance after this. Let's do it. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Because we found the script and such in Studio 1, so... The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Oh! Your Honor. Oh shit. Edgeworth, you're stealing my thunder, man! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez says that she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Whoa, Edward, you're stealing my thunder, man. I appreciate your help, but you're taking my thunder, man. Order, order. Mr. Edward. What you just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? Can't say anything, but he totally shut up. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edward is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? Oh, he's in cahoots all day for me. But he knows the truth. No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any actions, so I left him behind. Oh, fuck no! Oh, damn it! How did you know that about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her. Here, or everything we've done until now would all been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him! I meant to do percents. I meant to click percents. Sorry. Oh, god damn it! I keep hitting wrong buttons. Well, we already cleared that Hammer was one in there, so objection! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Ha 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 ha! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. Because he knew of the injury. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Because he put sleeping powder, or sleeping pills, in the stake, stole the costume, and since he was at the action scene through that morning, he knew about Will getting injured, so he was pretending to be Will. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Gotcha! Oh gosh. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are these real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can. Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Boink! This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the rug. Carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed on him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes. Undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for the murder. She didn't have a motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? Even Edward was surprised. It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. I even took Edward by surprise, even though he was helping me. What? Shocked, aren't you, Edward? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fold a security lane to think he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Gotcha! Gotcha, bitch! So, you did do it, didn't you? Oh, yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this happen? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die, please. Oh, damn. Holy shit. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Whew! Holy! Mr. Edgeworth, where's these Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty! Woohoo! We did it! He's a free man! That is all. This court is adjourned. October 20th at 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. Well, you know now. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once. He was reduced to acting in a kids' show. And as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai. And so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. We probably would have been mafia food if it weren't for Gumshoe. Congratulations, WP! Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh shit, he doesn't know. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! Oh shit, hi Edgeworth. Oh, we're just gonna have a staring contest. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? Oh, dude, you would have done the same thing, so shut up. No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Well, damn, bye, bitch. Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if! They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? You'll find out soon, Maya. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh my god. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? This is so funny! How are they gonna make that work? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Oh my god. The end. Woohoo! We did it! Oh my gosh. Turnabout Ceremony complete. Here we are, a brand new episode. And I'm gonna end it right here, guys. So thank you so much for watching this. And next time, we're gonna dig into this case, and I will give you guys a warning right now. It's gonna be a long case. If you thought this case was bad enough, this is gonna be really long. So brace yourselves. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye!